Hello and welcome to our 2023 It's All Right Teen Writing Contest Virtual Awards ceremony. We are so excited to announce this year's winners of our teen writing contest, and congratulations to everyone who participated. We had over 500 entries to the contest in all three categories this year. My name is Elizabeth Walline, and I am a librarian at AADL. I have been coordinating the teen writing contest for 6 years now, along with other AADL staff. Before we announce the winners, I wanted to give you a chance to meet the published author judges who selected the winners in each category from the finalists. All of the stories and poems were read by at least 5 different readers, and then the published author judges selected the winners. So please meet your author judges.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Zeroll, and I am a librarian and author based out of Holland, Michigan. I wrote a little book that came out last July called Goth Girl, Queen of the Universe. I don't know, some of you may have read it. It received a few honors this year, including the Junior Library Guild Gold Selection Medal and also a Young People's Literature Award from Friends of American Writers. I am very proud of it, and I am so excited to be one of the judges for this year's 9th and 10th grade finalist submissions for the Ann Arbor District Library's Teen Writing Contest. And I honestly have to say I am in awe of your writing and your creativity. Honestly, all of the stories were so much better than I could have written in the 9th and 10th grade. I am just honestly stunned. There were stories ranging from stories about lake monsters in Lake Superior, to girls who could see ghosts, to friends who are battling depression with positivity. And honestly, you should all give yourselves a round of applause because you did such an amazing job. And a fun fact, I actually used to work at Ann Arbor District Library about 10 years ago. So when they asked me to be a judge, I said yes right away. And now I know, I am honestly really, really touched that you guys let me read all of your work. So keep writing, keep being creative, keep making art. You guys are absolutely amazing, and congratulations to the winners of this year's teen writing contest.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Whiten, one of the judges this year. Congratulations to all the finalists. There was some very impressive writing this year. I think we have some future authors in this group. I run my own cap editing business here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and cap editing basically involves working with authors and publishers to make sure that their texts look as good as they possibly can. So I work on issues with spelling, grammar, punctuation, syntax, and I also make sure that texts are as clear and consistent as they can possibly be. I've worked on some novels, a travel guide, a cookbook, some poetry. You never know what's going to come across the desk. So thank you to the library for inviting me to be a judge this year. Congrats again to all the finalists. I wish you all well in the future. Thanks. Bye.
Hello, I'm Polly Rosenwake. I write short stories, work as an editor for fiction, memoir, and poetry, and I teach creative writing sometimes. My story collection, Look How Happy I'm Making You, was published in 2019. It took me a long time, about a dozen years, to write the stories in this book. These days, I mostly teach writing to adults, edit fiction for the Michigan Quarterly Review, which is a national literary magazine that's housed at the University of Michigan, and I work with adults on their book and story manuscripts. But one of my first jobs teaching creative writing was with middle school students in Seattle, where I used to live. And it was so much fun to teach an after-school creative writing club that was mostly focused on poetry. So that was almost 20 years ago, but I still have the magazines that we made in those clubs. There was Hungry Babies, Mad Libs, Off the Road, the selected works of Panda, Butterfly, Kitten, Donkey, and Crow, Mixed Up, Galaxy, and Can You Imagine? It still makes me happy to think about all the time that we spent playing with words together in the middle school library. Congratulations to all the writers who participated in the AADL contests. I hope you keep writing and you keep getting involved with literary organizations in Ann Arbor and beyond. Congrats.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy Walsh. I have been a professional writer in the Ann Arbor area for many years. Early part of my career I was a journalist, including longtime contributor to the Ann Arbor Observer, still one of my favorite publications. I've led storytelling workshops, including over at 826 Michigan. Shout out to the terrific crew over there, and have done some teaching over at the residential college and led storytelling programs for patients over at University of Michigan Hospital. So just thrilled to be a judge for the 11th and 12th grade poetry finalist. One thing that really stood out to me this year was the emotional risk all of you were willing to take on the page. So just really honored to have been able to read your work, and look forward to celebrating the winners this year.
I'm Erica M. Chapman. I am one of the judges this year. I wrote Teach Me to Forget, a story about a girl who loses her sister tragically in an accident and thinks her only escape is to take her own life. I just want to take a moment and thank Elizabeth and everyone at the Ann Arbor District Library for putting this on every year. I continue to be amazed and thrilled with the stories that I get to read, and the talent just gets better and better. This year in particular, the descriptions, they were so good. I had literal visceral reactions to some of them. I had to look away for a second. But honestly, if you affect somebody with your writing, you're doing something really good. If I were to give any advice, write the way you want to write. So I don't write every day, but I have friends who write every day. They have a certain word count that they meet, and they love that. I am just not that person. I'll write for hours on end and get it done at the last minute. And I'm not saying that that's what you should do. Do what resonates with you. Why did you start writing in the first place? That's what you go back to each time. So last I will say, continue to write what's in your heart and your soul, and you'll be just fine. The world needs your words. I've said it other years. I'm going to say it again. Tell the stories that you want to read and that you want to tell. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine, an award-winning author, poet, and screenwriter, and I'm one of the judges for this year's It's All Right competition. Now, I was born in Traverse City, Michigan, where my love of writing started early and often, as I wrote 400-page novels in high school with dreams of publication someday. And like you, I entered my work into local competitions, and my short stories and poetry appeared in magazines and journals and reviews. Now, I attended the University of Michigan and majored in creative writing, and while at the University of Michigan, I met the awesome student club writers community. And through writers community, I bettered my craft, made lasting friendships, and a group of us after graduation put our work together into a book, and it was published by Fifth Avenue Press and came out last year. I'm currently working on a young adult novel that's a fantasy historical, and working with a local artist on a poetry collection, and I have paused 21 script projects due to the writer's strike in LA, with plans to renew production after the strike concludes. Now, what's so cool about writing is that you can write anywhere as long as you have something to write with and on, and there's so many competitions and challenges and residencies that you can see the world while bettering your craft. And so in my opinion, it's never been a better time to be a writer. And I say that because I thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of your pieces. You know, the level of talent, the dedication to craft, the wide variety of topics and themes that you all chose was really impressive. So no matter where you place the day, I want you to remember that you were brave enough to write. You were brave enough to submit, and you're brave enough to do it again and again and again, because all it takes is a yes here, a yes there. Your writing career can flourish, and I hope that you keep going and keep submitting, because I know how hard it is as a writer, and I believe in you. So congratulations again for putting your work out there this year and getting into the competition, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
Hey, my name is Patrick Flores Scott, and I was one of the judges for the It's All Right writing competition this year at Ann Arbor District Library. I am the author of 2 books, Jumped In from 2013, American Road Trip from 2018, and will include a new book in that list, No Going Back, coming out in February, all books for young adult readers. I just want to congratulate all of the contestants and finalists and winners in this year's competition. Everything I read was amazing. There were just little distinctions that made the difference between somebody not being in my top 3 and somebody winning. I thought every single entry was at the very least a draft on the way to being a winning entry, which is amazing. And I just want everybody to continue to put pen to paper and share your thoughts, even if just for yourself or for contests like this or someday for publication. Just keep on going. I really am impressed, and I'm going to be your cheerleader from here on out. So go for it. It was an honor to read the entries I read, and an honor to be connected to Ann Arbor District Library with the It's All Right writing competition. So thank you. And again, congratulations.
Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Lens. I am the author of The Art of Holding On and Letting Go, which is realistic fiction about a 16-year-old rock climber girl. It was based on my own experience as a rock climber. I didn't climb as a teenager, but I learned in my 20s. I also write short stories and flash fiction and poetry. This was a really fun collection I got to contribute to recently, rhyme and rhythm poems for student athletes. This is a whole book of poems about sports, but really it's more about life and the way that sports intersects with our friendships and families and how it affects our bodies and our identities. So this was a really fun project to be part of. And I was really excited because I got to judge poetry this year for the It's All Right contest. In the past, I've always judged flash fiction and short stories, and I really enjoyed that too. But recently, especially since the pandemic started, I've been writing more poetry myself. So it was so fun to read your poems. Wow, the quality was incredible. I read for the middle schoolers and high schoolers, and I had such a hard time choosing the top 3. I read the poems several times. I read them out loud, which is something I recommend for your own writing to do too as you revise. And yeah, the range and the scope, the overall quality was just incredible. I was so impressed. So I had such a hard time deciding. I wish I could have chosen more instead of just the top 3. So I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm so glad you took a risk and wrote and submitted your writing and shared it. And I really appreciate that you shared it with me. Congratulations.
Thank you so much to all of our author judges. We could not have this contest without you. And now I'm very excited to announce this year's winners. First, I just wanted to share a bit of information. If you are a winner, you will receive an email from the library asking you to confirm your address that you would like your prize sent to, and also asking you what format you would like your prize money in. You will have the choice of an Amazon gift card, a Target gift card, or a check. You'll also receive a special AADL branded journal. All of the winning stories and winners will be published on aadl.org/itsallright2023 next week. And then, unless you have requested to be anonymous, all of the stories will be published in the next couple weeks. If we don't hear back from you, we will not send your prize money, so please keep an eye out for that email so that we can make sure that the winners get their prizes. Again, congratulations to all of this year's participants. And now I'm going to announce the winners. We'll be starting with our short story category, and we'll be starting with the 6th through 8th grade. In 3rd place, we have Tears I Saved for You by Surin Lee. In 2nd place, A Snowy Arena by Shelley Oyang. And in 1st place, Her Necklace by Ayla Altensell. For our 9th and 10th grade, we have in 3rd place, Crimson Snow and Pitch Black Wood by Ainsley Maddock. In 2nd place, The Tragic Tale of August and the Wraith by Ashton Maddock. And in first place, People of Stars by Brianna Sweich. For our 11th and 12th grades, in third place, we have Desecration by Anonymous. In second place, 7 Days on the Livingston Estate by Isabel Krebs. And in first place, Bliss by Tess Harris. Now, for our poetry category, in 6th through 8th grade, in third place, we have December 5th by Annabella Mee. In second place, Sakura Blossoms by Lola Roberts. And in first place, All That for Nothing by David Ikekwa. For 9th and 10th grade, in our poetry category, in third place, we have Trefoil by Malia Weber. In second place, Regression by Erin Burchill. And in first place, Drowning by Alina Kendra. And for 11th and 12th grade poetry, in third place, we have Scroll by Alyssa Feldposh. In second place, She, the Wind by Maya Weiss. And in first place, The Beach House by Anonymous. And finally, for our flash fiction category, in 6th through 8th grade, in third place, we have Hit and Run by Alicia Yu. In second place, The Unworthy Rock by Zimu Zhang. And in first place, The 5 Stages of Grief by Abby Whitehead. For 9th and 10th grade flash fiction, in third place, we have Sorry for Your Loss by Katie Gottapelli. In second place, New Girl by Michaela Michalak. And in first place, Meet by Anonymous. And for our 11th and 12th grade flash fiction winners, in third place, we have The Water is Too Deep for You by Katie Hume. In second place, Efflorescence by Claire Schultz. And in first place, The Whistle on the Plain by Anita Genko. Again, congratulations to our winners. These will all be listed right on this website next week, so you can see the names written out too. And if you have any questions, please don't forget to email allwrite@aadl.org. We can answer them. And for our winners, please look for an email from us confirming your address and how you would like your prize money. I just wanted to say one more time, we had over 500 entries into the contest this year from all over the state of Michigan. So it's really wonderful to read everyone's work, and all of our author judges were extremely impressed with everyone's writing. If you are still in 6th through 12th grade next year, we encourage you to participate in our contest again, and there will be information about that coming up late in 2023, but it will open sometime in January, and the timeline will be similar to this year. Congratulations again, and thank you for participating in our 2023 It's All Right contest.